Well, at the age of 6, Aaron was enrolled in the junior sailor program at Edgewater Yacht Club. So throughout his youth, he sailed. And through his high school years, he sailed competitively, raced competitively on Lake Erie and up in the islands. And with those accomplishments, he had earned a Junior Sailor Award. So the transition from a sailboat on Lake Erie to a shell on the Cuyahoga River was pretty natural for Aaron.
I think you need guys like Aaron when building a successful program, not only in the moment, but for future boats to look up to and to be motivated. Aaron was instrumental in shaping the success of the rowing program at Ignatius. One of the foundational members, really. His dedication, intensity, and his leadership set a high standard for the entire team. Aaron not only contributed athletically, but he mentored and inspired others. He played a pivotal role in establishing a strong foundation upon which the program could grow and thrive. And that's what you really need. Aaron's impact on the team's culture and his lasting legacy within the program are a testament to his significance and his enduring contribution.
From the very beginning, from when he was a freshman, he was an outstanding athlete. He was one of those kids that you walked into the first practice and you knew this kid's going to be good. And as a coach, that's what you're always waiting for, you know. And so we were just starting to get good when Aaron showed up for practice as a freshman. We'd become a varsity sport in '92. That was my impression, just he's going to be a great athlete, he's going to be a really good rower, and I was very excited about that.
Aaron was the kind of guy that you looked up to him. Even though he was a classmate of mine, he just exuded a confidence and leadership abilities. Even as a sophomore when I joined, we knew that Aaron was the team leader from an early standpoint. He was the leader. Like, you could tell that where Aaron went, we wanted to follow.
I mean, Aaron was a physical force to be reckoned with. You know, rowing is this kind of sport that is both the consummate team sport. You must move as a single body. Commanded the boat, set the pace, set the stroke. I think he stroked the freshman boat and never looked back. I mean, he was always our stroke. Set the pace and set the example.
It was the national semifinal, and we were in the middle of the race and we were winning, and the guy in front of me, Bill Rozakis, caught a crab, which means that his oar went over his head and under the boat, and our boat stopped dead in the water, turned sideways. And we went from first place to last place in a matter of 10 seconds. When that happened, I remember thinking all of the time and effort that we put into training for this season. And Aaron said, let's do this. And so we straightened out the boat and we took off. Half race remaining, 750 meters to go, and Aaron called out sprint. So we sprinted a half mile, and we caught up to the 5th place crew, passed them, 4th place, passed them, and in the last 100 meters, passed the 3rd place crew to qualify for the national championship.
Aaron took this flying start. They took off at about a 46 strokes per minute, which is like what an Olympic team would be rowing, and way above where they would be rowing. And they just took off after the other boats, and one after the other. They caught the boat that was in 5th, and they caught the boat that was in 4th. And finally, they caught the boat was in 3rd. They almost caught the 2nd place boat when they crossed the finish line, but it was enough to get them into the finals of the Stotesbury Cup. So it was really an amazing, even though they finished 3rd, that was probably the best race they ever had.
I was at the regatta, and I remember watching Coach Valerian and Coach Sayer looking through their binoculars, and they just hung their heads when they saw that the crab had been caught and the boat was now 45 degrees. Aaron thought, no way. There's absolutely no way that we're going to lose this race. And they were overlapped with the 2nd place boat, so they got a 3rd place medal, and we couldn't have been prouder of them. But they used every bit of energy, teamwork, spirit, and concentration to get themselves back on course and to medal for that race.
Aaron, our senior year, came up with this phrase, the glory is in the team. The glory is in the team. And Aaron would be so touched and thrilled that he's receiving this award, that he's being inducted into the Saint Ignatius Athletic Hall of Fame. I mean, even just saying that is such a a profound statement. Aaron would deflect and would say that this award is really all about the entire rowing program, about the entire Saint Ignatius crew, all of the boats, all of the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the calloused hands, the early morning workouts. That's what this award represents. It's everyone who's ever been in a boat is part of this award. And Aaron is so deserving because he is the captain, not only of our crews, but he's the captain of the entire program.